guys, how are you? You're watching The Baked Book. My name is Anna, and today this is going to be my November wrap-up. So at the beginning of the month, I was like, okay, I want to read some like lighthearted graphic novel type things, and that worked okay, I guess, but I ended up DNFing, I think, like 3 books, but I completed 7, so that's cool. So the first book that I DNF'd was actually Ready Player One, which is a shame. This was my book club pick, and I absolutely love this book, but I was like, okay, I read this in January. I was thinking like I'd give it a try. I'd try to reread it again. But this is such like a plot-heavy book, and I do not do well with rereading books, especially if it's really plot-heavy. I think I would be okay rereading like a nonfiction, but I stopped about halfway through because I was just like, I don't know what happens. Like, I'm okay. The second book I read was a graphic novel, and I loved it. It was called Secret Heart. It reminded me of like Scott Pilgrim, but a little more angry. It was like this town where like no parents existed, and all these people started going missing and getting murdered, and it was kind of like a mystery and like a strange love story too, like a coming of age novel. It was all in high school. I really enjoyed it. I think I read that in one sitting. Gave 4 stars. Then I read Bitch Planet. I actually got this at the library, and the librarian was like, yeah, this is awesome, I can't wait till the next one comes out. And I was like, cool, that's like good feedback, but then I didn't like it. It's kind of like a cheap Transmetropolitan. It was kind of like a dystopian type thing, and there was just too much going on, and I didn't care about any of the characters. I gave that one 2 stars. Orange was a manga, and I haven't read a manga in a really long time, and it was cool. I liked the plot of it, and I liked what was happening with that, but it was kind of at times really, there's a lot of tropes, very like young adulty. The idea is like this girl gets like letters from the future and trying to like alter the course of the present. Interesting concept, which I knew like manga typically has very elevated concepts, but it was just like kind of too cheesy at points, so I gave it 3 stars. Ghost World. I read this for like 2 seconds. I watched the movie and I enjoyed the movie. You know what, I like fell asleep through half of it. But that's not saying a lot. I fall asleep through like every single movie. I guess that's why I have a book channel and not a movie channel. Characters were just so like cringeworthy and awful people. Like I'd made it through like 10 pages and I was like, I can't do this. Nope. I tried to read How to Be a Person in the World, and this was like advice columns, and I was like reading this right after the election, and maybe I would have liked it if it wasn't like the timing, but she was just like very ranty, give these answers that were like 10 pages long. Bored. I didn't really care. Nicotine by Nell Zink. And I wanted to like this. I really tried to like this, but it was just like a bunch of like fake activists, and I didn't end up liking it. I actually like sat down on Goodreads expecting to make like a 3-star review, but then it started like typing, and I was like, I'm just talking a lot of crap right now. Like this is a 2-star book, you know? So yeah, I gave this like 2 stars. The characters were so cringeworthy. They were awful, so like unself-aware, and just like these like stereotypes. They're just very unrealistic. Like these people are squatting. I think I'm gonna do a full review on this. I feel like I only have like one other book talk, and it's also like talking smack. So maybe I just like to do that. But I'm gonna do a book talk sometime about a book that I really enjoyed. But this, I have like a lot of issues with it. One of my main issues is they assumed that Hillary Clinton won the election. And it's just like this like liberal thought that like ended us up where we are, because we're like, oh yeah, like Hillary's gonna win, but like now this book is completely obsolete because it takes place in a world that's never gonna exist. And like you tried to be like ahead of the game, and you're just like went ahead and like assumed like President Hillary Clinton, you know, and you didn't, and it's just 2 stars. Next book I read was Sphere by Michael Crichton. This was for book club, and I thought this was really similar to Contact. I gave this 3 stars. There were points that I was really engaged, and there was points where it's just kind of too like military jargon, and it was hard for me to get into. At the end, it got really like mind trippy and like, oh, who really did it? Like, I appreciate it. It was kind of like, I think it was in like the early 90s it was written. That's what it reads like. 1987. It's like the whole SETI type stuff of like alien exploration. So it was cool. This is Fables, and this was pretty cool. It was like really quick, and I don't know if I'm gonna like continue on with the series because it was like just like kind of all right. But it wasn't bad, and maybe it was like somebody else's cup of tea a bit more. It's basically like this universe where there's like Disney / Fable characters like come and live together, and la 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 la. It was okay. I gave it 3 stars. I'm currently reading Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and I'm really excited about this because this has been way better than anything I've read in November, and I think if you saw my haul, like December is going to be a much better reading month for me, which I really need that in my life right now, just kind of like some good reading. So I'm really excited. I'm like 60 pages in this. I started this yesterday. It's like really quick. Like the pages are pretty bare, but yeah, I'm really excited about this, and we'll see how it goes and what I think about it. So yeah, my November wrap up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a better reading month than me. A lot of people had like a really rough November, but it's December and Christmas. Sometimes you just have to laugh to keep from crying. That's all for now. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button in the bottom, and then if you like this video, show me some love with a thumbs up, and yeah, let's have a chit chat if you've read any of these books, or I don't know, just I like to talk in the comments, so bye. Hey, this counts as my first Vlogmas videos, and B, yeah, I'm gonna be posting every day until Christmas, so it's gonna be a mix of bookish and Christmas things.